Welcome back, folks. We are just on the precipice of starting the second game of the final match for the CCT3 tournament. This is going to be a match between Team Bedtime and Team Apollyon, played on a European server. Our gracious host, XBuy, will be offering your camera work as well as the live stream, and your casters tonight will be Fish, as well as Dragon. Say hello, Dragon.
Hello.
So we are just waiting for a few more folks to ready up, and we will be underway. And that first match, I believe, offered quite a bit of score delta in favor of Apollyon. So the uphill battle is going to be in the hands of Team Bedtime, as they're going to hopefully be able to turn things around here on their home server where their pings are much better. As we can see, their pings are all in the green, while Apollyon is sitting right around in the orangish area, with one player actually sitting in the red. So the game is going to be significantly different for them. They are going to be encountering quite different timings that are going to be needed to perform their levels, their dead stops, even just battling off standard common infected is going to be much more difficult on this higher ping server. So we will see how they handle that. Is it going to be enough for Bedtime to come back those 2,000 points? So that remains to be seen. But as we get ready to go on this second game, let's see if my spec HUD's not working. I can't quite see the percentages here of the tank versus the witch, but we do know that an ideal spot for handling that tank is just ahead in this little shack area, just out of the safe room. And that is where it was taken last time by both teams, and they actually got away with that quite well. It actually pushed ahead of that tank, moving ahead and forcing it to go AI. I'm seeing actually an abundance of, I'd say an entire flock of toucan birds in your stream here, XBuy.
I'm not quite sure what to do about it. Not really a bird.
What do you call those, ornithologists or something, the bird watchers?
I am not sure. All I know is in another game that I was area, there was a bunch of cardinals. One of my viewers was playing as a cardinal, and I made sure to go around and kill them. Alright, so Dragon, how are we coming along there with whatever you're fixing?
Map coordinates for map 1 are set for both the tank and witch, so we're good to go.
Already.
We do have all the players in the server, just waiting on 3 more of them to ready up. I think one of them is taking a short hiatus here, as he's probably hitting the men's room and loading up on a fresh beverage and junk food, most likely.
So good to have that set boss command going. Just makes life so much easier.
So apparently some of them are not ready to go because they're watching the rest of the stream.
This is why we have videos on demand.
There's nothing like watching it live.
Okay, so I got the map 4 coordinates as well, based on the previous in-game chat log. I just don't know maps 2 and 3 on the coordinates.
This
So-
way, I should have just left the music on.
Yeah, tell me about it, right? Well, we do still have quite a few players. Actually, they threw on new tags, AFK tags, so I don't know if that's actually just a little bit of sarcasm or if they actually are AFK or they're poking fun at Anuser.
Well, Fish, tell me,
Well,
what
let's
do you
be
think
honest.
about this map here? Dragon, you two.
This map, actually, I was quite surprised that Jacob picked it for the finals. I mean, I think it's a well-constructed map. I do, but of the CCT maps, I personally would not have picked this one for the finals game. Which one would I have picked? Probably Undead Zone, and I know a lot of people don't like that so much just because of how bright and hard on the eyes it is, but that is actually a very well put together map.
I don't know about Undead Zone to be honest, but it's not so much because of its brightness, it's more because of I think it kind of has a very uneven flow to it for a map. I think map 1 starts off well, but then it gets really like tight and claustrophobic as it draws closer towards the end of that map. I've not played it that much, so my opinion probably doesn't count for much on it. But maps 2 and 4 also felt a bit weird, I think, in terms of the flow. Map 3, so map 2s and 4 just felt very like. Are we going live, by the way? So finally, Dana doesn't take 40 minutes to do or focus on something else and I'm ready up. It only takes about 5 minutes. So that's an improvement at least.
As soon as Murphy's Law here, as soon as we start to talk about something else, we go live. But we are live, and that first hit is going to be that 3-1 here with the Charger, Smoker, Jockey, and Spitter. It does look like they're kind of staggered all around, looking for those spawns, completely surrounding our survivors here from either up on top of the ledge or by these trees. With that early tank, though, we can look to have that tank handled in the exact same spot as it was last game.
Indeed, yeah. Apollyon being extremely cautious here. Charger coming in, getting railed. Jockey completely fumbling there, getting dead stopped. Smoker getting dealt with, pulling coach for 1 or 2 seconds. They were very cautious of their play, and they have to be with the higher things. But tank is now up in the hands of Anuser, and let's, I don't know, let's take it to a bedtime oral.
Someone short.
Up along.
It's blocked here.
Yes, you guys go. I'm gonna save Boomer, okay?
Oh, they go inside. Boomer. Oh, never mind.
I'm ready.
I'm going tomorrow. I'm gonna
Guys
wait.
ready?
Go.
Ready?
Let's
3,
go.
2, 1, let's go. Yes.
Fuck.
Zombie.
Oh my god, this fucking...
Go
Coach.
in.
Okay, I win.
Charger.
Shall I just wait again?
Go,
yeah,
let's go.
just wait.
Just
No,
wait.
wait, they will hide if you go.
No, it's
Try to
Boomer,
do
go
it.
there, Boomer.
What? Seriously, Chris!
You should have gone to the window and boom over.
Yeah, true that. I forgot about that.
You should have gone to the window and just boom over the window. Wow, they got the free LOS instantly. Oh, I should have dropped a bit and looked at them. Just Quinn, I guess, Quinn. Oh, wait.
For my spawn,
Wait.
though. For my spawn.
Hey.
Alright, you can go.
I'm going.
Wait.
That's up. That's up.
Oh my god!
Oh, fucking M2!
On him.
Help me die.
Nice charge. Sprayed them all. Oh my goodness, they're flying so far away. What the hell?
Yeah.
Lol, they're flying all above. What the fuck?
Lord.
That was such an important boom that you missed there.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. All kinds of pain being delivered to the face of Team Apollyon from this Bedtime tank. What a powerful display here. Actually spreading the damage quite evenly across the survivors. Nice display of SI support as well going in there and offering that separation, which allows that tank to get a couple punches here on the survivor closest to him and then switch on over to the other one when time allows. So nicely done there by Team Bedtime.
Yeah, we did a really good spread of damage, but equally so, Apollyon are in a very strong position with their health still. Attack is going in though, Boomer will show the front, Boomer getting popped, charging missing, Jockey landing very briefly on Ellis, but not a lot of damage on the board. Still they maintain a strong run of form going into the away server. Apollyon actually are impressing at the moment.
And there, the Witch does get triggered here, and I can't tell if it was actually triggered by Ellis or not, but the Witch is in full run mode here, climbing up through the hole of the event room. And it looks like this Ellis is...
She's stuck.
She is stuck there, and that's going to be a finish off the Uzi Crown by Coach with the axe. So the event does get activated, and the next SI hit team is going to be assembling outside, and that is going to be a 3-1 with Charge Boom, Hunt, Smoke, and they're going to be waiting for these survivors to come on out the door, but it looks like they're actually going to hole up here and pull back into the second floor and hold out for this event.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if they hold out this first attack and then make the move immediately. They have got higher pings, so maybe it'd be better for them to break. They got 3 boom there, Charger landing on Coach at the back. Smoko then dealt with extreme. Well, he comes back again. Hunter's trying to get his team skied. Smoker's still trying from below. So it was a little bit more damage, I think, going out on Coach. But still no incap, still solid perma health from all 4 survivors. And like I said, first attack, now they're making the rush for it. Also getting the boomer ball out behind them. Distracting the commons. There's only one more attack opportunity for Bedtime, and they need to make something huge here. They're giving away a hell of a lot of bonus for his first map on the away game for Apollyon.
And that last hit is going to be coming in right now with the Charger taking into spawn, and the Boomer's just a little too far away to do anything of any effectiveness. Jockey getting M2 shut down there by Ellis, and the Boomer gets popped. So the Spit just trying to offer a little bit of a delay there at the door of the safe room, but that is going to be it. Rochelle goes ahead and sneaks in, and the survivors kind of crawl around it and close the door on map 1 of Open Road, and that's going to bring them for the distance score of 400 and a bonus, very healthy bonus, up to 804, and then if you add on the 20 from the Witch, 824 for that first map of Apollyon. So let's see how Bedtime does on their home server.
Yeah, that was pretty damn good, actually. Scoring about 50% bonus is always a fantastic sort of target to aim for if you're trying to get, a supreme level of performance going throughout each map. If you can get like 50% bonus on each map that you play, you are pretty much an incredibly dominant team with that sort of level of consistent performance. Of course, it never always happens as much as 50%, but if you can do that, then, you're functioning on all gears and cylinders there as a team.
So we have gone live here with the second 50% of that map 1 on Open Road, and that first attack is already starting to trickle in. We have dedicated spawns in here. The Charger just getting shut down there, as well as the Jockey Spitter. And wow, just what a beautiful shutdown that was. I think they only lost a total of 3 hit points across the entire team. As the tank gets spawned up in the hands of first of Team Apollyon, why don't we switch on over and listen to them?
Alright, bad. You're now my panties map 1 on us, bro.
Shit was the same thing last time.
But I did. Not entirely, though. Okay.
I'm ready.
Let's go, guys.
Rock or?
Yeah. Yeah.
I do apologize.
Nice. Another one. Keep on.
My bad. I should have ended up smoke guy. It's fine.
No, it's not. Fire in the hole. A little bit lower. You can hit him. Come on. Nah. Oh, Boomer? Oh, no. Top left.
Taco Roni.
But now,
Let's just
second
wait.
neutral.
Hopefully we can get a smoker. Smoker's really good. This tank isn't gonna do much. We gotta set him up. We just need to hope that they group up, and I don't get that stop charging that.
You gotta go in.
Yeah,
Gotta
you gotta
go
go,
in.
bro.
Jockey's fine.
Reloading.
There goes the group. Let's take it. Let's take it. Nice charge. Target cleared. Good job securing damage.
I got that tree, dude. That tree.
Relax.
This is Mother Nature.
Good to go.
A little something for you.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, and that is the Apollyon tank that you just saw. Able to land quite a few punches there, almost getting that corner on Ellis, but actually hit him up on top of that little berm, so he's able to sneak right around behind that tree and escape the tank before they were able to shoot him down. So that is the end of that tank. And we're going to be rolling right into the next SI hit here with a boomer on top of the roof, able to find Nick. And the rest of that hit is going to be a 2-1 with a jockey, smoker, and a spitter on the inside. It looks like they're going to be setting up inside.
Yeah, it does. They have a spitter there. They have a smoker and a jockey. They're probably hoping the Grizz will eventually get a charger. So we'll be able to maximize their damage by quite a substantial amount. But having said that, I mean, even though Grizz has now got his charger, Brev's actually going to throw in a pause just there. They actually know that there is going to be a witch up ahead. They're going live again. Maybe they want to save the charge and spit for the switch. But yeah, they got to be very careful at bedtime because Apollyon just put in a very strong map 1 performance with the higher latency. And the charge is coming in through the window, doing a double charge. The spit's going to come in and follow that up on Ellis. And John's going to take Nick into the spit as well. Brilliant surprise attack by Apollyon there.
Nicely done as well. However, the SI hit is down at this point, allowing the survivors to very easily go ahead and activate the event. Rochelle is running up to the switch all by her lonesome, able to get a very clean 20-point crown. So they are opting to not to hold out anything. They're going to throw down their bile and make a run for it as the SI timers are expiring right now. That next hit is going to be a 2-2 with a Charger Hunter who is going ahead and committing their spawns right here. The Hunter going in there, finding Rochelle, and that is going to be able to Boomer not able to get it, but there's this beautiful level there done by Rochelle onto that Charger. And survivors are going to have a clean run to the safe room now. What a powerful display. And look at the bonus.
Yep, look at the bonus. They are at least going to get a lead in. 112 difference, but that'll do nicely for Team Bedtime. At least they're making some inroads in, but only by about 112 points difference. I mean, they've still got about 2,092 point lead to claw into that Apollyon's holding over them. And they've only got 4 maps to do that in.
Right. I mean, they are really going to have to start rolling the dice here and hoping that there's going to be some early tank spawns to maximize their opportunity of maybe wiping Team Apollyon and then on their turn making it with significant bonus. That's the only way they're going to be able to come back. And whether or not there's going to be an early tank here is still yet to be seen. We're not going to find out until everyone's readied up.
But they weren't giving him any, so he got.
And not only that, we also have to figure in what's going to be decided about the ringer Brev. Because if we are following the 50-point penalty per half round rule, well, he subbed in for like the last half of the finale. There's essentially 5 maps, so that's 10 halves. That's 550 points. That's going to be deducted off of Bedtime's final score if that's the same penalty is going to apply here in the grand final.
And that is definitely going to hurt. That first hit is going to be consisting of the 3-1 here with Charger, Smoker, Boomer, and Hunter. It does look like they, most of them are going to be setting up on top, maybe for the drop down with the Charger, though. I would not be surprised if you can see maybe the Charger Smoker actually opting to go for a safe room spawn, and with the Smoker pulling the last one out of the safe room back and the Charger spawning in to get a cover, charging the rest of the survivors forward. I have seen that attack work out devastatingly on this particular map. So just waiting on, I guess, I mean, everyone's readied up. The match is live, correct?
Yeah, it's like they have to restart the chapter.
What was the reason?
It's because teams didn't give out the coordinates. They were expecting Visor to know the coordinates, but Visor doesn't know, and neither do I. So the teams have to sort of remember, or at least one of the tournament admins if they're present.
Oh, there's tank 39%.
Was that in the first round, though, that was 39%?
Well, the first round tank, though, was not played by Doodlebugs, though. So, yeah, I don't know if that was a first round or not, or if we're seeing some type of residual statistic here.
No, the 39% is what... Oh.
What a mess. We got all kinds of numbers hitting the chat. Nevertheless, hopefully we will get this sorted out here very shortly, and we will be back underway with our game. If we need to restart, then we can restart, but I think we're probably just going to press on.
Oh my god, I can't seem to pick up Dana's thing. He won't show his profile to me when I try searching for it, even though I copy-paste his thing.
I've got his profile. You want it? Okay, now we're venturing right into a pause. So for those of you watching the stream, thank you for your patience. It is appreciated. We are having some issues with the tank and which percentages for the map being made known to the survivors, which is something that they need to know so that they can plan appropriately for and strategize. So we're getting that ironed out here, so thank you for sticking around. And it does look like we are going live, so let's bring you back into the game, and we will see how Team Bedtime fares here as they roll out of the safe room.
Get my spec card up. Okay, so what they have here is a Hunter, Smoker, Boomer, and a Charger for this first attack. Hunter's already primed and making growly noises from above. Looks like the Boomer's going to try and rain down from the same position. Smoker and Charger looking to come from the back in a sort of sandwich attack. Lagging out quite a bit here, actually. Has anyone noticing that?
And just the attack, the exact attack that I was telling you about, the Smoker from the safe room accompanied by the Charger, landed some punches, did a little bit of damage here on Nick, all the way back in the safe room before his buddies could come back and help clear.
Hey, I'm reloading.
I'm noticing some heavy lag here. But the tank is up.
Yep, my net graph is kind of going nuts right now, but we are getting quite a bit of choppiness, but that is to be expected, at least from us goofy Americans connecting to a European server. But we have a pull from the smoker here behind the tree, but that tongue was shot and the smoker dispatched here. Charger never landed that YOLO charge trying to get the survivors right through the gate, but we do have the tank up in the hands of Doodlebug, so why don't we go ahead and switch on over for a War Room, and let's see how they play this out.
Reloading.
Either one. Alright, we can do an Apollyon War Room then.
Reloading.
With that,
Yeah, I can.
they're kind of split. They're in a bad spot. Let's get rush out. Oh, what? These people can see.
Oh yes.
Turn around.
Nope.
Let's get myself in a ladder.
I'm down.
And we are back. Wow, a powerful display there from an Apollyon tank, as we actually brought one of the survivors almost darn near in cap. I think he had 1 point left, and so we're going to see some pills being committed as they head on forward to the manhole choke. And we do have Hunter and Smoker up for the manhole choke, and we do have a pull back on Coach, and this is going to be devastating with Hunter lying in wait. There's the pounce with a tri-boom going out there as cover, and the Spitter is desperately looking for that spawn to amplify the effects here. The Spit goes down as Ellis is just almost comet locked inside of there, but he is able to get out. So that is going to be the clear. And with the Smoker recharged, now he's going to try to grab the last one again, and he does. So for a couple more ticks of damage here on Coach before the Smoker gets shot down, and they have a clear passage down into the sewers.
Yeah, it's just like, it's great capitalization by the Smoker. I'm actually surprised that Team Bedtime fell a bit asleep there and allowed that to happen. I mean, you just cannot afford to sort of lose focus for even a split second when a grand final is concerned.
Which does appear to be in the exact same spot as it was last campaign, and so we're going to see probably the exact same play. However, this time does look like the SI support is going to be hitting right now at the bottom of the ladder. We do have a nice double boom going out there, accompanied by some spit there, which is going to cause Nick to dance around in it, and the Charger is going to keep him in there, so that's going to be a lot of damage. Spitter's actually still up.
Yeah, indeed. Now Nick's being capped, but they're all setting off the witch. Who gets cap on the Coach? Oh, this is just a throwaway bonus. This is something that Bedtime absolutely cannot afford, and wow, think of this, I feel like their grip on this grand final is getting more loose and loose as it goes along.
Only bonus at this point is held by Denox as they race up this ladder, which is another choke. Smoker going ahead and committing his spawn. He's going to be accompanied by a Charger and a Boomer, as well as a Spitter. So look for the 2-2. The Boomer rockets in there off that interstate. It is going to be a tri-boom. What a beautiful charge there with 2 proxy hits. The Spit goes down. This is going to constitute a massive amount of damage here on Rochelle. However, I think she's just out of reach of that Spit. She's up on top of a rock that kept her from all that damage. So that turned out to be quite in their favor.
Yeah, this was my concern with Bedtime, because I know they can be quite formidable SI team when they want to be, but I always felt like they were better at SI than they were at Survivor, and I think we're really starting to see that when they're paired up against another team that's done equally as well to reach the grand final here. I think Apollyon is just picking them in terms of Survivor performance, and Bedtime have not been able to answer it in kind. They do team ski the Hunter though, level a Charger, a deal of a Jockey and a Boomer as well. Actually, I think, sorry, was it a Spitter or a Jockey line? I didn't actually see.
I did not see as well, but we do have the 2 double boom survivors making their way across this treacherous area where you could very easily be left hanging. They go ahead and they trigger the final event. We do have some massive separation here between our survivors. It's almost like they entered in the no-care zone, but our SI support is going to go ahead and commit right now. We do have a smoke from behind and the Charger coming in as well. This is going to be some very powerful charge, and we do have a proxy dead there on Coach, as well as 2 more in-cap. That is just going to leave 1 survivor still left standing. That's going to be Rochelle. At this point, she says, screw it. You guys are left for dead. I'm going to make some tracks here. Pulls out the katana, and it's just going to town trying to make some tracks here to the safe room. She is the only one that's got bonus, so this is actually a pretty smart decision on her by leaving them. Going very carefully.
She's got a smoke of her.
Here's the hunter. Oh, the hunter gets her just before she could get there. So close. The safe room door was probably about 20 feet away.
Yeah, I gotta say that the survivor performance there, I mean, it looked good enough after the tank, but everything just fell apart. The way they handled that tunnel and the witch, and just basically from there on, it just all came apart so badly.
It really did. And it just seemed like once they got down to that bleeding, you know, when they were real low and all bleeding, except for Denox, it just seemed like they just didn't care anymore. They're like, all right, you know what? Let's just have fun with it. And maybe that's where they're at. You know, maybe they feel that the score delta is insurmountable, and maybe they're just kind of playing this out to have some fun. That's yet to be seen. But let's flip this thing over and see how Team Apollyon fares as survivors.
Indeed, but I mean, I gotta say, I mean, heading into grand final, you hope and almost expect that there's like a performance of the 2 teams that sort of equal each other. But I've got to say, it looks like Apollyon have having complete control over this whole grand final affair from start to where it is right now.
I would definitely have to agree with that. And it does look like on the first hit, the Charger Smoker will not be doing that same safe room attack that Apollyon did to them. Instead, it does look like they're going to be setting up on top of this big ledge. And the Hunter is going to be going ahead and committing right now, getting skeeted there by Rochelle. Charger coming in there, taking the pull and the boom all the way down to the tree, so that is going to constitute for quite a bit of damage there on Ellis. Actually, it must have been Godframes that saved him. He only lost, what did he lose? He won about 10 hit points, by 13 total. But that is enough to spawn in the tank, so why don't we go ahead and switch on over to, let's see, what did we do last time? We did Apollyon. Let's do a Bedtime tank.
Attack this shit boomer.
I'm gonna go for a swag car, I think. Depends. We'll see.
You can get the car if you do it really fast.
I know. But I don't give a damn. Alrighty.
You got this. Become a jockey.
Guys, you'll fucking buy me a fucking step wreck bullet rain if I fucking hit the car.
Buy a what?
Buy a what?
Step wreck bullet rain. Skins. Skins is life.
Cisco skins.
I want the step wreck bullet rain if I hit the car like that.
Second pass fight. The car is in.
Oh.
It's stuck. It's stuck there. It's really bad.
Alright, MLG.
Really stuck there. Long. Went tank.
Long.
Cut him off. Get him. Help the tank. Help him.
I got doodle.
5 times I can kill it. 5 times. And not die. Okay, I can. Kill him with the comedy.
Kill the car.
Oh well.
Get out of there. Well,
and we are back, ladies and gentlemen. That was the tank. Able to get enough separation there with that car. I did not think he was going to get that car in. I mean, when we first started seeing him batting around playing with the car, I even told Dragon he'll never get that thing in. He'll go AI before he does. But he managed to get that tank in. And not only that, but create some separation there, letting the Hunter and the SI support do a number here on Michelle.
I spit as well on Coach. Boom just waiting there. I always thought for a second that was just an AI boomer. It was like standing there, you know, completely still for a second before deciding to vomit. But no, it was actually Dana having his like AI boomer moment.
Nightstick here.
Hold on now.
They are approaching a witch time here, and it does look like the SI timers are expiring. That next hit team is going to be consisting of a 3-1 with a charged smoke hunt and the spitter, who looks like they're going to be opting to hit here, maybe right on the stairwell. The charger is set up precariously behind where these survivors are going to be triggering that witch, maybe trying to charge forward into the corner, accompanied by that spitter.
Yeah, there's a hunter primed just next to the witch, although they know he is now after him growling. Charger pretty much failed. The rest of the SI is down. They do get the remote crown. And the hunter's too late to do anything about it. They gain the bonus as well.
It was a very good strategy, nice idea, but yeah, since that charger didn't connect, if the charger connected there on Rochelle, it would have turned into an absolute devastating attack up in that corner, because the witch would have been there, it would have been spit, it would have just turned into quite an infected party.
Indeed, yeah. We have attack up there. We got a smoker trying from a fair distance back behind the cover of concrete there. We have a smoker trying again. Boomer trying to waddle in, getting popped from distance. It's the worst 2-2. Couldn't really hope for much, except we do get Ellison spit though with that jockey.
Well, this is going to put one survivor into full bleed, and with only one set of pills really committed. Oh, there goes another set of pills committed. So this is going to bring two survivors into a little bit of some bleeding going on as they enter into this little hanging zone, where we will see if any of the SI support or SI hit team can bring these survivors to a hanging position, and I just totally lagged out.
As did I.
Oh, I wonder if the server crashed.
It may have done.
Well, in before dispute.
So are you retrying connection too, XPy?
Oh yeah, I'm out. I'm already done.
I'm out.
Yeah, I'm out now too.
I did report that to Visor earlier, saying that the server was lagging out a bit during the start of map 2. And he replied only just now saying, well, it's a VPS, it's shared resources.
Well, maybe if they didn't play this on a BlackBerry, and they actually had something of significant computer resources around it. I'm going to blame Europe. The entire continent.
Well, there's really nothing in terms of like a hub here. You can't even consider Death Row a hub in all honesty, because it just doesn't function like one.
Well, hopefully we are getting something back up. Do you know if they're going to be restarting the server?
Oh yeah, I'm sure they certainly intend to. But if they try it on something other than Death Row, then I can't help them as far as the tank coordinates go.
Can you at least?
I couldn't even, unless it's on Death Row, I couldn't do that either.
Oh, that's nice. Well, hopefully this all will be sorted out.
It's funny as well because, I mean, Apollyon were almost right at the end there of that map, and had it just decided to crash just after it, that would have made things a lot easier to deal with.
Well, this is just outstanding.
Yeah.
At least it gives me time to eat some more chicken.
Yeah, Fish takes his time to eat some chicken during the Warlords as well, because that nutrition is oh so important during the casting of a grand final.
I'm a carnivorous fish.
As I'm fucking carnivorous as hell. Pretty much down any sort of meat that's in front of me. So I'm just waiting to see what the players are actually doing now that I have Dana's. I think this is his alternate account. I don't know. This might be his main account now.
I would hate to see them just say GG, it's over. I mean, even if they're completely outgunned and being outplayed by Apollyon, I'd still hate for a grand final game just to, be GG, done.
Yeah. They're back on the server though, so I'm pretty joyous.
Oh, okay, good.
And it is Death Row, so.
Ain't no caster. Thanks.
All right, I'm loading in now. Now, of course, at any time we have a server crash, we need to go through the complexity of figuring out what the scores were, what the percentages were of the witch and tank, and then setting it all back up.
Yeah. Well, that won't be a problem, but the question is, what did the admins decide? Because, as we know, it sort of ended at a very inconvenient time for that crash.
Right. Well, what is it? They had 3 people. No, they had 2 people practically with like 70% bonus. And then they had 2 bleeders. But they were pretty darn close to the safe room.
Yeah, there's nothing really that the server admin can do in terms of trying to recreate exact, numbers of health of what they had at the time of the server crash. I mean, that's just something you can't do. So really, we have to try and be patient more so than what we have been already, and see if we can actually get a response from either Astupi, Jacob, or Rails Barlow.
Well, I know that Jacob and Rails are both in the stream watching the game, so hopefully they'll have some input for us. Other than some more colorful toucans. Oh, there's some talk on there by Bedtime just saying, just give him a 1,000-point bonus and let's switch to the next map.
Well, they're saying go give him 300 HP, but
Yeah.
don't know about that. I mean, technically, Apollyon could have had more than 300 HP.
I think it would be a lot more. I think it would be closer to 400. So yeah, it does look like they are going to be probably working out an agreement and then just moving on to map 3.
Okay.
So they're asking for an admin. Are you admin here, Dragon?
I'm a server admin, but I'm not a tournament admin.
Right, but they're asking for an admin to go ahead and switch it to map 3.
Alright, hold on a second. See, if I knew what map 3 was, I could actually change it straight over to map 3.
Is that it? X1M3_city.
Finally, maybe some light at the end of the tunnel.
Hopefully. This has kind of been not the worst that I've seen, but It's
It
been
kind of feels
a
like the frag pipe grand final all over again,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. Not quite the same extent of the huge DDoS thing, but...
Hold up. Okay, now this is gonna be one hell of a night.
Okay, and I've set the boss spawn, so...
Okay, so map 3 is loaded up here. We do not have all of our players here, but they are trickling back in. Looks like they did have some restarting that needed to be going on. But, yep, boss spawns have been set, witches have been set, so it looks like we are very close to be getting underway. Just need to have 3 more players ready up. We'll be taking on this map 3 with, well, gosh, I got Prodigy Sim here as the spitter, and I know that's not right. I think that's just a goof on my own HUD.
Reloading.
Okay, so players are actually yelling to one another to ready up, and we shall be underway. But with this being map 3, even if there was early tanks and wipes by, you know, if Apollyon got wiped here and map 4, I still kind of think that that score delta is insurmountable. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, definitely. But it's still like 2,000 points,
Reloading.
and that's not even including like the potential penalty that they'll get for having a ringer who's not on their roster.
Yeah, so I think at this point, I mean, with about 90% assuredty, I can probably say that Apollyon is going to be able to clinch this victory, but in the principle of good sportsmanship, we shall play this out, and it still should be an exciting last few maps. And we are going live. That first hit is going to be that 2-2 with a boomer already getting that pre-spawn in there by the truck, but getting popped right away. So the hunter tries to go in there and pick it up, but does get skeeted. Spit going down on it to nothing, and that is going to be an expertly shut down SI hit with the smoker out to lunch. Wasn't even part of that attack.
No, not at all. This is actually, thanks to you for space complaining about lag, and... Oh my god.
Oh boy, the words being exchanged here in chat.
Oh, and we're having a chapter restart. Yeah, I think the smoker was just sort of stuck there on the roof, I believe. At least that's what I saw spec before it paused, but... Oh god, this match, this grand final.
My goodness. This is not what I anticipated.
Oh god, I have to reset them again.
Sounds like a raccoon died in a diaper factory.
Alice.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so take 2. Just waiting for 4 more folks to ready up, and hopefully we can get things going here. And let's see what this attack is going to be consisting of. A little bit different. We're still going to have that boomer and a charged smoker as well as a jockey, so it is going to be a 3-1. We're going to see if that boomer gets instantly popped like it did last time, though.
trying to swap him, but it's that name.
Pretty sure we spent more time waiting for ready ups than we have actually playing the game.
Yeah, that's like the truly most classic Left 4 Dead 2 shoutcast.
This Twitch chat.
Yeah, I was just fighting to see, man. We got the first attack coming in, Charger going at the front, Smoker and Jockey all combining on Nick. And Boomer's already been dealt with. So much damage on Nick though. Grizz already down to about 30, 40 HP. But he's still going at full speed, so it's at least a 40.
And again, it looks like they're going to be opting to do the optional event here. Coach actually shut himself inside of the store. The rest of the survivors kind of be sitting outside. Looks like Nick is just kind of lagging out, sitting there, just taking the brunt of majority of the common, and still lagging out more.
Oh my god. I think we're going to have to restart again.
Why? What is going on?
I think there's something to do with going inside that shop, which they're, I don't know, they're not supposed to do? I have no idea.
They've gone in there on the previous server. I'm not sure if it's a ping issue that maybe double back, but yeah.
Oh my god.
I'll live. Let's go. Oh, shit, yeah! Shit, yeah!
Alright, third time is a charm, right? Maybe they'll actually just skip the room this time.
I think they've learned their lesson now after the second time. Just skip the run.
So what has been happening though when they open that up? Because it looks like they can open it up and get inside just fine. What seems to be the problem?
The door is closing, and they can't open it.
Oh, and they can't get out. Okay, because it looked like Coach purposefully closed it once he got on the inside.
All right.
Yeah. Well, here we go again. Take 3. We've got the survivors just baiting out the commons, waiting for the right time to push out. We've got a Charger and Jockey on the top of the roof. We've got a Smoker coming from the van on the right. A Spitter waiting for the moment to spit and choosing to do so on LS. Jockey still chasing around, getting shut down. A lot of damage on Ellis, and still good first attack, same as what they had before on the second take. But now they're skipping the room.
They are skipping the room. Thank the Lord. So yes, they're going to be marching on up and activating the second event, and the alarm does go off. And it looks like they're going to be going ahead and holing up downstairs in the very dark storeroom. And who's there to meet them but a Boomer, who does get instantly popped, and the rest of that SI hit is going to be a Charger and a Jockey Spitter. Looks like they're probably going to be waiting for that 3-1 before they roll in on these survivors.
Yeah, this is Apollyon though, who are playing survivors, so it's a bit confusing to get used to after what we just had with the server crash. But yeah, they are starting with survivors first, and well, regardless of all the drama that's been going on with the server issues, but it's Jockey going in the mouse, and Charger landing too, spin, and Alice is down in caps.
And notice that Ellis purposely did not take those pills earlier on because he almost knew that he was going to be targeted for this next attack. So now that he's back up on his feet, he can take those pills, give him much more health. And he's sitting...
Sorry, we've got Visor connecting to the server as well. I think he's just probably just another server admin to just see what's going on with a few of the issues here.
That next hit is going to be coming together right now. It's going to be a 2-2, and we can already hear the Jockey going ahead and commit in that spawn. The Charger's just going to be looking for that spawn around the hedge as well. Jockey making all kinds of noise and getting these survivors looking forward, back, left, and right. Looks like Nick is going to be approaching on as the Boomer comes, trying to arc it over the hedge, unable to do so. Charger misses everything there, so the Charger and the Boomer working there on Nick, going for that proxy. And he's going to get...
backtracking into spit. You eventually get the proxy boom after all that trouble.
So yeah, somebody buy Grizz a rear view mirror because yeah, he took a few steps backward right into that spit before getting that last M2. But yeah, Nick actually booming himself with that proxy. They are approaching the Witch. Witch is in the same spot as before in that diner, but we do have a nice, easy 20 points made there by Ellis.
Ammo up here.
What do we have here? We've got a Hunter, Jockey, Smoker, and a Spitter. Just waiting for the right time to attack, I guess. So it's sort of coming into this courtyard section now. Going around. I'm not actually familiar with this spot, to be honest, but they are coming. Oh, they have an attack at the back going on. Smoker, Bull, and Ellis. We've got a Hunter and Jockey coming from behind as well. Jockey trying really hard to catch up. And Hunter landing briefly on Ellis. Again, Ellis being the tampon for this team, soaking up all the damage to the back. This is really not like Bedtime's usual way of operating with their SI. I really feel like their health's not in it anymore as far as performance goes.
Yeah, no, I'm seeing that as well. Well, we are still approaching that tank. We have a tank here at 72%, and progression rate now is sitting right around 55. So I would assume that these survivors are probably going to be trying to bring this tank back. Boomer arching a vomit stream right down there on the coach, just catching one, and the rest of that hit is going to be rolling in right now. We have a Charger looking for something, getting shot down before he can connect with anybody. Spit going down to nothing, and the Hunter gets M2'd and dispatched. Yeah. So the tank is spawned up. It is triggered. It's going to be played by Anuser here of Team Bedtime. So why don't we switch on over to let's listen to a Bedtime war room.
Are you going up here? Oh, you can.
Where am I going?
Jump here.
Okay, fine. That's fine. You can't go. You can't.
You can jump over.
He can't.
He can.
Where the fuck am I going?
That's the correct way. Boomer from above then.
And just going.
That's the correct way. They're inside there.
Going.
Can I land
Boom early though.
Just go. Melee.
Let's help him. I got the jump. Yo, help him. Nice one.
I can't go up. Yeah.
Help him. That's the A step.
Jockey was kinda late.
Yeah, it was very late.
Yeah, but I was trying
So much work.
Hey, it's too
work. Show me your pieces.
Oh,
what
you
you
can
trained
wipe
for.
You can wipe that shit. Holy shit.
No, just careful now. Just hide there. He can shoot through. Charge it. There. Oh, it's a wipe, bitches! Oh, it's good. That's
even with my late support, I got one.
Very nice.
Fine.
And we are back. That is going to be a wipe there by Team Bedtime onto Apollyon with a nicely played tank. Tank rolling in there, even though Apollyon was getting very aggressive, focusing on that tank, getting as much chip as they can. You even saw the survivors pulling out their secondaries, working it once they were out of ammo, but it just was not enough. The SI support was there, it was optimal, and it brought them to their knees. So nicely played there by Team Bedtime. And now we're going to flip things over and go live with Bedtime and survivors.
Indeed, yeah, it was exactly what they needed with the tank, although I've got a strong feeling they may be too little too late at this point in time. I've got pretty much exactly halfway to go in this particular campaign, the second leg of the grand final.
I'm reloading.
And they literally have to be faultless now. One slight slip up and I think it pretty much will be over as far as this round goes. Whether we have a Jockey already spawned up behind creating noises, trying to make the run in. Charger going in as well. Charger didn't really know what he wanted to go for. The Smoker pulls too late. A bit of spit damage on 3 of the survivors actually. Spitter probably doing more damage than any of them. But yeah, sort of make it out with reasonably strong health bonus between all 4 of them.
Survivors making their way up to the event, and the event has been triggered. It does look like they're going to take this back upstairs. This is what we saw them do last time as well. This is the room that they favor. It is going to allow the SI only to spawn in one spot. However, the Boomer does manage to find a quick spawn there all the way in the back, but it does get M2'd into the corner and shot down. So this is going to leave a Smoker, a Jockey, and a Charger up in the hands of Team Apollyon, and they're going to have to struggle to find some spawns here to do anything of any effectiveness here. And I know that back by above these stairs is a railing. Sometimes you can jump on top of the railing and get a spawn over there. It does not look like that's currently being blocked.
Indeed, yeah. I don't know much about this map myself, to be honest, but it's just interesting to see how it all works, especially in a situation like this. They got Charger and Splitter still downstairs, actually. Going with the rest of them. Well, they do actually now, and Gash is still looking to match Charge and Spit on Nick, being a bit of damage on Zombie Man. There's a surprising Charger to eat there, when pretty much the rest of the support was down.
It, fortunate for Zombie Man, there was like a set of, I don't know, a case there, or some kind of bag or something box that he could jump up onto, get out of that spit. He only suffered about 1 or 2 ticks of spit damage there, but it does look like we have an Apollyon pause here. And we are back
live. Double boom proxy at the front. Yeah, they just paused like a millisecond after the boomer spawn. They have a Jockey and Smoke at the back, and Charger at the front, landing on 1. Tiny bit of damage going from the board with each capital bands. But they're still in very good shape in terms of survivor run and flow. And they are going to be making their way up to the Witch, who's just up ahead inside the diner.
At this point, all survivors sitting very pretty here. They all have pills in hand. They are all green. Very little damage at all. No bleed. And that Witch actually getting stuck there on the side of that car allowed them to Uzi crown that very easily. Hunter getting completely obliterated as it comes down. But then here is the pull on Coach as he is boomed and pulled into some spit, so there's going to be some damage going on out of them, so they're going to have to take care of this horde as Zombie Man runs ahead and spawns in the tank. That is going to be up and played by Mr. Doodlebugs of Team Apollyon, so why don't we switch on over and listen to an Apollyon tank.
Yeah.
It's like you're having sex and then the girl just farts. Like, what the fuck?
You like these spawns, or you want to kill Boomer?
Kill the Boomer, kill the Boomer.
Okay, I'll try to land it real fast.
Let's roll with what we got last time.
Watch where you shoot.
Fucking hell.
Oh, he's slow.
I think they know I'm here. I could pretend.
Not at all, not at all. It's not obvious.
No. No way. I don't know I'm here. I could pretend to commit that way and come from the...
Stop shooting me!
Give me a smoker, please.
Oh,
I
he's
ain't gonna
slow
land
now.
this Charger. He's gonna take pills. He's ready for it. Don't go AI.
That's spooky tank commit.
Bro,
Go, go, go.
take it, come and tell me.
How do I get through? There.
Let's go, guys.
Good job.
Keep him down, man.
You know...
Run! I need some help!
Curve a rock.
Maybe?
Just keep your tank alive. We'll get a tri-cap and Boomer for next stack.
Thanks a lot.
Go on,
No one
do
can too.
Good to go.
Let's attack when they come outside too.
Okay.
Search these rooms, y'all. Might be some useful shit in some of them.
Okay, so that's for Shell and Nick. Are you guys ready? I'm gonna take Nick.
Fish?
And we are back. That was a pretty powerful tank there, but we did get 2 in-caps during that session, so it's going to bring 2 survivors down into full bleed. But overall, I do not think that was the tank that Apollyon wanted. They wanted something a little bit more stronger, but this is exactly what Bedtime needed. They need to be able to survive a tank and press on with a healthy amount of health bonus so that they can start mitigating the score delta, and they are getting there. Next hit coming in right now is going to be that Charger, who does get stopped in spit coming in a little bit late, and the Smoker getting shut down as well. That's not going to be much at all. And actually, the Jockey getting skeeted. This is going to be the door closed here on map 3 for Team Bedtime, and that's going to bring their chapter score all the way up to
These here zombies are trying to kill me.
1,028 points since they got that 20-point bonus, and very healthy, respectable health bonus. This is going to be a significant lead. It's going to whittle away there at that score differential, but they still have a huge amount to go.
Exactly, yeah. If they want to retain any hope of clinching a huge comeback win in this at the end, they have to score insane amounts of bonus on both this map and the grand final. They've got no other choice. They cannot afford, I've said before, but really now, if they make a slip up even here on map 4, that's pretty much going to be the game.
Yeah, his mom took him to a sushi place for his birthday,
And we cannot see the percentages yet for Tank and Witch. Do you happen to know what those are for map 4?
How hard could it be to roll up some
Yeah,
raw
I
food
do. I'm
and
just getting
seaweed,
up.
right? As it turns out, it's hard. Now, they say experience is the best teacher, and experience taught Keith that if you ever eat 3 pounds of raw chicken, it kills you. And luckily, Keith's brain went into self-defense mode and started shutting organs down to head the chicken off in the pass.
And I love Ellis's stories.
Before his heart stopped. But to this day, Keith has no sensation in his right foot, and doesn't recognize his brother Paul.
We are indeed getting story time.
Bedtime story.
Indeed.
So we are at 42% Tank and an 82% Witch, so I would probably expect to have that tank drawn all the way back to the beginning as well, because if it's anything, you know, rate less than 50%, usually the survivors are going to trigger that tank and run all the way back, because this is the safest spot to play it. So once we ready up here, and we shall be underway. It looks like we just have 1 player left, as well as Ibex.
Yeah, already done. That's like... Oh, we are indeed.
We are live in the Boomers opting for that truck spawn. They're able to find one, and the Jockey getting shut down real quick. Boomer actually still up, so the Hunter's going to be working here with this Spitter, who is perched right above that safe room door. Boomer going in there for a proxy, unable to get it, but I think he did get a recoat there on Coach. So that's going to bring some comment in here as his survivors are going to be trickling out right now. Nice dead stop there by Ellis. So the Spit is going to go down on nothing.
Very well handled, I've got to say. It took quite a bit of friendly fire chip for a first attack that had no SI damage whatsoever.
But what a split-second 180 dead stop there by Anuser. Very nicely handled. And the next tick is going to be coming in here very shortly. It's going to be a 3-1, it looks like. Indeed it is. So we have a Jockey already going ahead and committing that spawn, so look for the rest of them to be coming in here very shortly. It looks like Boomer's going to be setting up here on the roof.
Yeah, we got a Jockey sort of pre-spawned already. Trying to jump in the distance. They have spotted him though, taking a bit of chip. They seem to be biding their time, the SI. Jockey's getting up high on the top of the building and coming in now from behind with a Hunter. Charger as well. They got a Jockey and a Hunter landing double cap and a double boost as well to follow up. Jockey's getting good, decent damage actually on Nick. But that is the attack, and the Survivor team are going strong still with their bonus, which is the main thing to keep this contest as close and even as possible if it's to see a climactic finish at all.
And the tank has been triggered. Is going to be up in the hands of Merce from Team Apollyon. So why don't we switch over to, let's do a Bedtime Survivor War Room and see how they handle this tank.
They won't attack.
Okay,
Wait.
Down here.
We'll attack and then rush forward.
Let's go back. Come back here. Push tank now.
Push him. Charge. Rush. Chase him, motherfucker. Chase him. Chase, motherfucker. Chase. Die, motherfucker. Chase this motherfucker. Chase this motherfucker. Go get him. Go get him. Go get him.
Ah, piss.
Yeah, bitch. Is that? Oh my goodness.
Let's watch it. Let's all that was kind of
We are back, and Bedtime did get very aggressive with that tank, pushed him very hard, offering just a massive amount of melee damage to that tank, but at a cost. They did get some punches. That tank was able to, I think there was a double punch in there, but there were a couple of moments there where the survivors were actually going to town on that tank's back with their melees, and the tank just turned right around and smacked it to him and let him have it. So it did come at a cost, but a very quick shutdown by Team Bedtime. Nicely done.
Yeah, I mean, this is like a 600 or 700 distance map, and the fact that they've still taken no incap so far, I'm charging completely missing. It's like it didn't even aim for a survivor at all, it just charged the head. Attack, there was a double boom at the back, but it's pretty much attack done and dusted. And Bedtime, it was actually surprising, they decided to adopt a very aggressive approach against that tank, and managed to absolutely withering him down to nothing but dead before the SI support could come back up and assist him. So it was a very risky maneuver, and it almost looked terrible when the punches started landing, but well done by Bedtime overall. Attack coming in though, Boomer at the front, Jockey coming around, getting dead stop, charging landing at the back, and a Hunter too. Need to do quick clears, and they do so. They need to give up Boomer as well as a Hunter, and they do.
So we have the first set of bills being committed here by Brev, who's Nick on Team Bedtime, as they march on forward, and we are getting very close to the witch. You can already hear her crying. It looks like Ellis is hopping right up to her, going to go for an easy 20 points, and there it is as our survivors are coming very close to the bridge to the safe room house.
Indeed, yeah, and unless they're slowed down by this attack, I think this may actually be Apollyon's last chance for an attack before the safe room. They're pretty much at the final house now.
And with every single survivor sitting with pretty healthy permanent bonus, they're going to have to make this one attack. Jockey going in there, getting M2'd, and Hunter looking for some action as well. We do have smoke in the back with some spit there, but the Jockey does get skeeted, and the spit is just not spreading enough. So that is going to be the last of the SI attacks, as these survivors need to rush and get into that safe room.
But that bonus, so they're going to make the 50% target for map 4, which is no mean feat whatsoever.
It looks like Ellis just committed another set of pills, though. I'm not sure why he would have done that. I think pills actually
wouldn't
pay
have
out.
made any difference.
Oh, it wouldn't have made any difference?
No, because what happens is that when in classic health bonus, pills give you an extra 50 points worth of temp health in the bonus. So say like if you had 40 HP on you, but you had a set of pills, then that would count as having 40 health plus an extra 50 temp health. So if you took them and still made it safe from that 50, it wouldn't make a difference.
Ah, gotcha. So the only time it doesn't, or that it does make a difference, is if there's ample time for it to bleed off of you.
I think so, yeah. I think that's how it is. And even if there was, we're only talking a minuscule amount of points in difference. But anyway, this round is now live. It's Apollyon's turn to try and make it to the safe room in the mansion. They have 3 SI set up on the roof above them. They have a Boomer at the front as well, looking for a spawn the truck. Getting popped though. Well spotted by the survivors. Hunter and Spit landing on Nick, who gets up pretty quickly actually. So quickly, in fact, the Spitter Puddle couldn't really do anything. And clearing the Jockey as well. Very great down actually from Team Apollyon there.
That was, but credit to the Hunter for landing a little bit of a DP. Just, I mean, nothing outstanding, but it was a 12 8% damage pounds, and I think that's that's the lion's share of the damage that was administered here to Team Apollyon. They are marching on forward, so it looks like that we do have Hunter and Jockey committing their spawns all the way in the back, so we're going to be playing catch-up. And we have a Charger in the front, unable to make any type of connection. However, with that 2-cap from the back, did manage to find their marks. That Jockey is just riding Nick for quite a ways. As the Boomer lands a double boom, they're going to be working on trying to trigger this tank here very shortly. And there's a proxy to round out the tri-boom. As these survivors are going to be battling through this horde here in an effort to trigger off this tank, and Coach is pretty far off in the distance, and there is the trigger. So the tank is going to be triggered up in the hands of Brev from Team Bedtime. So why don't we venture on over to an Apollyon Survivor War Room and see how they handle this tank.
Melee out or some shit.
How is it?
Bounce. Just take it.
Damn.
I don't like push. Well, it's all on me, so I'll be your shade for the evening. I wish you could see the hunters though. This map is so fucked up.
You want to see a deuces,
Sky is
or?
black. No, for shotguns.
Okay, we should hold the fence still.
Yeah.
He's right there.
We got a tank!
Don't make me get ugly with you.
String rock.
Oh, sick. Sport went on me. Watch out. He's dead.
Hey, keep shooting! Keep shooting! Give me some help!
Dead.
Good job, good job.
I'm holding out here.
I had a rock, dude, because I thought he was just...
I killed him.
Okay, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. That there was a breath tank for Team Bedtime. That was actually a major result for Apollyon, I must say. They did take one ink cap, but they've still got 3 survivors with plenty of permanent health on them.
Careful.
Managing to get a rock on
hunter's
Nick
around.
and getting the ink cap, that's fine, but the S-side support didn't really hook up on the other 3 survivors. That's given Apollyon a massive break here to stamp on their authority, and maybe even clinch back the momentum and put an end to this contest in the grand final. Although Bedtime are not going to give up just yet. They do have a hunter sort of pouncing around out the back. They have a smoker up ahead trying to get a pull with a spitter waiting to... Hunter getting team skeeted. That was the main focus of attack gone, but a jockey landing on Nick for about half a second before getting cleared.
Pretty quick shutdown there by our Apollyon team as they march on forward pretty much with an empty field ahead of them. There's not even any comment around.
What was that thinking coming down here?
I mean, everything's just falling into Apollyon's way at the moment. It's just going completely in their direction that they wanted to. They have a charger up ahead with a boomer, smoker, and a spitter, so there's a 2-2 with some separation. They're looking to get an attack here. They do land. Oh, actually, smoker landed. I thought the charger almost landed for a second, but Coach gets it's blown back into spit, taking quite a bit of damage. But they still got to do something about Rochelle and Ellis if they want to keep their hopes up of making it a close finale.
It does look like Bedtime is a little bit frustrated with that charger, wondering just how he was able to miss everybody on that narrow bridge. But yeah, sometimes it just works out that way. It's as if the charger is greasing up his elbows and sliding right through all of them. Unable to connect with anything, so the charger here is going to have another shot at it, going in there for some punches there on Nick. Unable to connect with anything. Jockey getting M2'd and shut down as well. Charger coming back in for another punch on Apollyon. Able to land one before catching a melee to the face and getting shot down.
A bunch of 3 survivors there were tunneling the hunter and the jockey. Not one of them was looking at the charger, and that was because the charger was trying to get Nick, who wasn't the bonus. So Bedtime really completely misorganized that whole attack right there. They really should have planned that one better.
Frankly, it's kind of hard to believe that Doodlebug is actually this far into the map here, sitting at 95% health with his pills. Nice shutdown there on the Boomer. We do have a smoke all the way in the background on Coach, unable to connect with anything. And Hunter coming in. Nice dead stop there by Nick from Team Apollyon. And we can hear that the witch is crying, so we do have her just around the corner.
Smoke the guy's got the spawn up, but he's not going to get there in time, I don't think. And Grizz gets the brown.
Survivors finding another set of pills, so this is going to help him out even more. We have about one more attack here from Team Bedtime before this is going to seal up this chapter, and we can hear the committed spawn already from ahead with the jockey, the boomer, launching between the hedge and the tree, able to find one. Jockey going in there trying to help out. We have some delay spit and a stumble spit from the boomer, which is a beautiful tri-broom. We have Survivors pretty well split here, 2 and 2. Now they're split 3 and 1 as Rochelle is looking for the way to the bridge. So with this much separation, the SI might have maybe one more hit. It's going to be real close.
It's a beautiful tri-broom.
You don't like tri-brooms?
Oh, I love tri-brooms. I just waiting for you to eventually say.
And this is that one last hit that I was talking about. The jockey is just taking Nick for a ride, and he is still up, so he's going to be probably trying to aggravate that pickup coming in there, giving Nick a little tickle here and there. It is going to bring 3 of the survivors out. We still have one locked away in that safe room. I think, nope, all 4 of them are out there.
I owe you one.
Well, it's good damage again, but still not enough, I don't think. They've still got very good bonus. And I've got a smoker at the back
again. And another hit cap. Now Hunter looking for Rochelle. Unable to get Rochelle, so they get a secondary bounce there.
Yeah, sells Rochelle a dummy and then pounces for Ellis instead. So it's clawing a little bit off the perm bonus. But what a good performance from Apollyon there. And this is really what it's about on in home-away contests. I mean, everyone expects the home teams to win, but really the true decider of it is how well can you buffer the loss as the away team, and how much can you make up the points where most people wouldn't expect you to. And that's what Apollyon's doing right now. They're only 901 points behind on the away. Well, this is just for like maps 3 and 4, don't forget. But they weren't behind by much either after maps 1 and 2. So, I mean, if anything, they were actually clawing back the deficit from map 1 before the map 2 crash.
Right. And they are really showing us just how high caliber players they are. And I think, well, they're going to have to. Let's see, Bedtime is going to have to destroy Apollyon first tank, and then in turn they are going to have to survive not only both tanks, but they're going to have to survive with quite a healthy bonus if they want even to think about clenching this victory. We are going live on this finale, and that first hit is going to be consisting of a 3-1, and it does look like they are set up all around the safe room. Smoker down by the tree, hoping to get a pull into the cane field. Nope, relocating. Boomer coming down to the safe room, able to find 2 as the Charger spawns in on the roof.
Actually, he spawns below, just around the corner from my coaches. They're trying to get in time, but Coach, sorry, I think the Charger misses. Hunter lands on Rochelle from Smoker or on Ellis to the right. Still the double boom coming in. Charger is still at large, getting a fist in there somewhere.
Overall, not a bad attack here going out by Team Apollyon onto Bedtime, as they are going to be racing through these water sprinklers through the cane field out into the barn area to activate this event. We can already see the SI timers starting to expire. Next hit is going to be consisting of a 2-2.
As one was saying, don't know about the margin now, but what I do know for certain is that if Bedtime are wiped here, it is GG regardless of whatever happens afterwards.
Nice skeet going down there on the Hunter, but we do have a little bit of spit damage there going on Nick as he walks through it. Rest of the SI hit is being shut down as these survivors are making their way back into the barn, going to split out and take this event. Unless they are going to opt to take it outside, which they're actually in position of doing right now.
Yeah, I don't know, for the team with a home advantage, they've taken quite a bit of damage, a bit more than I would prefer if it was my team. But their next attack coming in, double charge landing with a spit. They're going to have a jockey on Coach trying really hard, but just leapfrogging him over his head a few times, not actually landing.
Oh, some impressive damage going out there on Team Bedtime by Apollyon. We do have our first in cap, and we're going to have pills being committed here, so they need to be very careful here. And this, they're letting all of their bonus go. And
I think that's it. I think they have the health bonus now to do it.
I think that is it. That attack right there probably clinched the victory there for Apollyon. As the next attack is going to be rolling in right now, we have a boom landing on Rochelle and Hunter getting skeeted. Right. Charger getting leveled immediately, but the jockey is able to get a couple points of damage. But the tank is up right now in the hands of Naruto of Team Apollyon. Why don't we switch on over to an infected Apollyon war room?
Reloading. Let's go. Go in. We'll get the boom.
Yeah.
We're gonna fight the tank in the
Hopefully.
open.
Hey, they got someone.
Let me get the rest of the spawns. I'll go in yet.
He's got it.
Land the boomer. You kill the boomer?
Reloading. Kill the boomer unless it's behind you.
I hear one of those little dudes.
They might push you, so careful.
In the fields? Throw you the rock.
They're in the field.
There you go.
Damn it, push me in the field.
I think it's working. Doodles, let's go. Cover.
Yeah.
Wow.
I got Perez.
separated.
Got Dunox.
Nice.
Finally. No more M2s.
For sure, going for pills.
Nice GG.
That's
We'll play
GG.
this.
Shoot it! Shoot it!
No, he's gonna clear me.
A good time for a rock.
Good luck.
Look at that burger.
Hey, I need some help over here.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. But what can I say other than congratulations to Apollyon, because they have officially made it for themselves as the champions of custom campaign tournament number 3. Commiserations to Bedtime. They did try valiantly, but as you can see there, when they lost the health bonus before that first tank appeared, they decided, why not? Let's just take it in the game field. They were pretty much consigned themselves to defeat, knowing that it was pretty much already over at that point. So, yeah, I mean, I think Apology Sim and others who are spectating can pretty much guess it by the points and the what's going on. Yeah, Apollyon are your new champions of this tournament, and I can only say, well, congratulations to them, and simply outplaying Bedtime over the course of 2 games.
Indeed, indeed. Congratulations to Apollyon. They are well deserved. Excellent performance. As the next half of this finale is going to be taking place right now, we do have the safe room being opened and our survivors immediately being greeted with a big stream of vomit. That's going to cover 2 other survivors and bring in a little bit of zombies. The boomer's actually still up, hoping for that proxy. And we do have that boomer being popped there. Nicely done as the Charger tries to walk into the safe room and deliver a couple of handheld gifts right to those survivors' faces. And Smoker and Hunter getting cleared off as well. Survivors dropping down, and they're going to be hitting the lights and making their way through the sprinklers out into the final finale area.
I'm not even gonna look, Alice.
And it's getting a bit impatient as well. I mean, I can understand the frustration of losing the tournament, the grand final stage, but I mean, that's one of those things, you agree to play this game, agree to compete in the tournament, just play it out. No complaints, no frustration, just play it out.
Boomer greeting Nick right there, and the Hunter actually getting expertly skeeted. Ooh, Charger able to get a beautiful charge with a proxy hit into the spit, into the cane field, no less. He is also hoarded. So that is going to be a lot of damage there going out onto Nick before they can hit the switch and actually get this thing underway. That's going to bring Grizz down to about 44 health, so he is not quite slow, but he is almost there. But they are setting up in position in the barn to handle this next hit. And we have the first Director Horde trickling in right now. The next SI hit team is also going to be coming in right about now. That is also going to be consisting of a 3-1.
Next attack is in, and there's a Smoker pulling Nick in front. We got a Charger missing his charge, so Jockey landing on Coach, and a double boom going. There's still a double cap going on. They're not clearing Grizz at the front because the other 3 are boomed and trying to find their way to him whilst dancing with the Commons. Coach having fun there with the patio table outside.
So there is an hit cap, and we still have a massive board, and the SI timers are already expiring, so they may be rolling in with this next attack right away. But it is going to be setting up another 2-2 from inside the barn.
Another boom coming in, landing one on Rochelle. Hunter coming in, trying to get a scratch or two on Ellis. Getting sliced down by the katana. A proxy boom on Coach. I have a smoker and jockey still up. Do you know? Sorry, it was a spitter instead of a smoke. But next attack is up. And
Yeah, and that is it. The tank is in the hands of Zombie Man. So why don't we switch over to another infected war room and listen to Bedtime play out this tank.
There is what we can do as possibilities, to be honest. You're not fucking hitting both nothing, you can't do anything. Zombie, when I try the bush thingy, that would stay inside. That's not fun though. Let's go. That's not fun if they stay inside, fucking hell.
Let's go.
Well, what could we do? No matter what's here, so right? And they're not taking it in the field like we did, so
Nice. Oh, bush!
Oh well, whoever did this map, brain, and how can someone do something like that? This push is like, what the
I don't
fuck?
see much. It's a fucking push there.
Oh man, what can we do? Like, I don't know. I'm trying to do something, but you can't do anything on this map.
I'm looking at them, guys. I'm looking.
Ah, it crashed again.
Really?
Nice
Again? No way.
Lord.
No.
Oh
That's
my
a
God.
GG.
Yeah, let me know.
I wanted my tank. What?
What the hell?
I wanted this my tank so
No,
badly.
they got wiped on both maps, so we won.
How?
my God. Oh my God.
And we are back after another server crash.
I'm pretty much speechless.
Unbelievable. And this is Death Row, wasn't it?
It is Death Row, yeah.
I have a feeling they're probably just going to say, GG, congratulations.
I think that's probably the sensible thing for them to do at this point. I mean, the result was pretty much over already. Apollyon were already champions. And yeah, there was nothing really left to decide there except for maybe Apollyon will probably won a bit more in terms of points, but I mean, what's
I just got the message from Team Apollyon that Team Bedtime did say GG, so that is going to be the end of the match, folks. So thank you very much for coming out, and congratulations are definitely in order for Team Apollyon. So be sure to let them know if you see them in passing, or head on out to L4DNation.com and sign up for the forums, join the community. Be sure to always check out WatchL4D.com for all types of L4D2 streams. And again, thank you for coming out. Thank you very much for streaming XBuy. If you haven't already, click that follow button and join his stream. He's got lots of good stuff here on this channel. Thank you very much, Dragon, for helping me co-cast this endeavor. And I have been your caster, Fish. So check me out on Twitch as well if you have not already. But it has been a wonderful game. Thank you so much for coming out. And that will be it until next time.
yeah, good night all.